Welcome to Tech News of the Week with your host, soul-crushing Ennui.
Wow. Hey there, announcer David. Are you okay? I mean, that's pretty bleak. Even for a British person, that's pretty bleak. I mean, like, I know it rains there all the time and everything, but I don't know, man, like, just maybe go outside, take a walk, say hi to somebody. I'll cover for you, don't worry. Hey everyone, I'm Ned Bellavance, and this is Tech News of the Week. Let's dig in. We are not going to cover SVB. The collapse of Silicon Valley Bank is scary, upsetting, and difficult to explain, which is why I am not going to even try. Unlike half of YouTube and Twitter, I am not suddenly a financial genius or a forensic accountant, and I won't even pretend that I am. Check out Patrick Boyle or CoffeeZilla if you want something that's reasonably simple and mostly correct. United Kingdom's online safety bill set to completely destroy security and privacy online. Wow, maybe that's why he was so depressed. Oh, the UK kind of loves prying into the lives of their citizens. Of the top 10 cities with the most CCTV cameras per capita, London is the only city that's not inside China. Why limit it to cameras, though, when there's a whole internet to ruin? This parliamentary season, they're introducing a bill requiring companies to break end-to-end encryption and hand over messages from individuals to the government at will. This is, of course, a terrible idea, resulting in lower security for all. Hell, that bastion of privacy invasion, Facebook, has even stated that they will remove their WhatsApp app from the UK market rather than comply. Now, listen up, UK. Just between you and me. It is time to seriously reevaluate your priorities when you've done something so gross and stupid that even Facebook appears to be in the right. Please proceed accordingly. Advertising company Google killed Reader 10 years ago. A decade ago, advertising company Google announced they were discontinuing Reader. Reader, for the uninitiated, was essentially an RSS feed aggregator running in your browser, helping you read the news. And while you might see people rending garments and gnashing teeth over its demise, I want to make two things very clear. Number one, Google Reader was not the greatest application ever. Advertising company Google is notoriously bad at UI and design. Reader was no exception. Number two, free replacements for Reader absolutely exist. I've been happily using Feedly ever since. Reader's death marked the start of a new advertising company, Google, one that killed applications on a whim and no longer touted the "Don't be evil" slogan. Killing Reader signaled that news aggregators like advertising company Google wanted to control your news feed, injecting ads and monetizing your eyeballs. So, a toast to Google Reader. You weren't the best. You weren't even that good. But you represented a better internet, and I lament your premature demise every day. Facebook developing a Mastodon-like social network to take on Twitter. Smelling blood in the water many months late, Facebook is working hard on what will allegedly be a Twitter competitor. The Instagram team is working on a decentralized social media app codenamed P92. No word on P90 or P90X. It aims to be a Mastodon-like app people might actually use. Now, don't at me about that. The entire Fediverse has 2.6 million users. Facebook has 2 billion. That's an order of magnitude difference. The app, on the one hand, appears to use Instagram accounts for login, so Uncle Zucky can keep spying on you. On the other hand, the P92 project appears to use ActivityPub, which is what powers the Fediverse. So Facebook, while still unavoidably awful, might actually have the numbers to make decentralized social media a reality. Baby steps. GitHub will require two-factor authentication on all accounts by year-end. Starting on March 13th, GitHub is embarking on a campaign to get all users enrolled in two-factor authentication. They have started selecting groups of accounts to target, sending them emails, and displaying a banner notification when the user logs in. Accounts will have 45 days to enroll before being forced to enable 2FA on their next login. GitHub supports TOTP, security keys, and SMS-based factors, and unlike Twitter, they don't charge you to use the admittedly less secure SMS option. GitHub is also testing the use of passkeys for integration later this year. Considering the staggering amount of important code that lives on GitHub, I'm surprised it took them this long to roll out the 2FA requirement. Other sites should take notice and enable similar policies, helping to make our web a little safer. That'll do it for this episode of Tech News of the Week. If you'd like this and more fine stories in audio form, check out the Chaos Lever podcast or sign up for our newsletter and try this newfangled reading thing. It's neat. Thanks again for watching. I'm going to go check on David the announcer. Make sure he's okay. Ta-ta for now. Yeah. No, I get that. I know. It is weird that you eat beans for breakfast. Everyone thinks so, but we're too polite to say anything, and I guess that's the most British of all.